This may be controversial, but Godzilla 1998 is one of my favorite Godzilla designs. I know the movie's bad. I know a lot of people just call this version of Godzilla Zilla because of Final Wars and Toho acquiring the property and renaming the character as Zilla. But honestly, it just holds a special place in my heart. It's kind of what I grew up with, having more exposure to, with the toys that were in the stores at the time, the movie that was around, the animated, TV show and everything. And of course, I love Japanese Godzilla and the whole franchise as a whole. But, I still love Godzilla 1998. And so today, we're going to look at two figures from Y-MSF, stylized after Godzilla 1998. So the one on the right here, we're going to look at first. This is like the movie color version. So Y-MSF has been teasing, this design for a while, and I believe they finally released it last year, at the end of last year. And, it sold out pretty quick, leaving someone like me to have to pick this guy up on eBay. And because at the time it was unclear if we were going to get more versions of this mold, and luckily we did. But yeah, so this figure is great. It's kind of like your movie monster series style figure. Y-MSF has been so good about making kaiju that, Bandai and other companies just weren't making, especially back in the early 2000s. We got so many 60s Godzilla suits before the Memorial Box came out and everything like that. So they did it again with Godzilla 1998. It's very faithful to the monster design in the movie. The colors, I want to say are pretty good, pretty accurate. The whole movie was very dark. Took place in the rain a lot, so we didn't get, Godzilla out in the sunlight. But, yeah, so we've got like a lot of kind of muted brownish grays. Really excellent metallic teal running down all the spines here. Going up to the head, we got the red eyes. We got this kind of off yellow color for the teeth. Looks really good. The entire mouth is sculpted and painted beautifully. Yeah, we got like the iguana neck. Those like little spikes on the side of the jawbone there. Very kind of skeletal, muscular arms with very nicely painted black claws. Legs are bent at an angle. The feet, I guess they're proportionate. They look a little small, but I think they're proportionate. But yeah, so this is kind of the pose he's in. It's a good pose, pretty dynamic. I wish we could do like the T-Rex pose, with the tail up in the air, kind of like how he moved in the movie. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy with this figure. I think it's a great figure. I will say though that some of the aftermarket prices are kind of insane. Like I'll admit I overpaid for this guy. I paid like $120 for it, and yeah, so thinking that there weren't going to be any more of these, that was kind of a deal. But then G-Fest happened, which I did not go to, but Y-MSF was there and released a kind of brownish version that was called the anime color version to kind of represent Godzilla from Godzilla the Animated Series. And the colors were great. That figure looks amazing. I kind of like it better than this one here. And I thought about, maybe trying to message people online, seeing if they wanted to do a trade or something. But yeah, it wasn't still, like, even though it's called, like, the anime color version, it wasn't really that accurate to the show. And then Y-MSF made two more versions. And this is one of them here. So, if you look at Y-MSF's Instagram, which is the way to go if you ever want to buy anything from them, they will have this one available as of, what is today, August 12th? 2023. So this is what they call Zilla B. There's Zilla A and Zilla B. Zilla A has a slightly lighter, kind of grayish on top, and that's to represent, you know, Godzilla from Godzilla the Animated Series. This one's a little darker, and the inspiration for this one was actually an unreleased prototype action figure from Trendmasters for the canceled toy line. And yeah, I really love that. In my Mondo Space Godzilla video, I said I love kind of meta toy homages. So it's really cool that, you know, we got an homage to a toy that was never released. And yeah, this version, it's great. It looks, you know, it's still not really accurate to the TV show, and neither is the lighter gray one, in my opinion. But it's close enough. You know, the spines are like this bright blue, which he did not have in the show. But it's okay. I don't mind. It looks cartoonish, it looks toyish, and it's got a very kind of simple color scheme, but everything's painted really well. Everything looks really good. And dare I say, I may even like this better than the movie version. Even though, you know, there's like a lot less highlights. You know, I feel like you can really just kind of appreciate the detail a bit more. I don't know, that's my opinion. But yeah, I think it looks great. And this, I mean, I messaged Y-MSF on Instagram, and, you know, the price currently is like 7,000 yen, which, doing a quick calculation, is like $50, which is, I mean, that's a hell of a deal. I mean, how could you beat that? I don't know how many more they have in stock, you know, so maybe run out and get one real quick. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about these figures. They're fantastic. And if Bandai does decide to make this figure, or even, you know, Final Wars Zilla, I will definitely have to pick that up too. But yeah, I guess last thing, just do a couple size comparisons because I like to do those. So I've got Godzilla 2000 from the Mega Gearus box set here. And then I've got Godzilla 1991 from 2021 Movie Monster Series. As you can see, these guys have got a pretty girthy stance. You know, they take up a little more shelf space. And yeah, they look pretty good. Compared to some of the newer Movie Monster series, might look a little big, but compared to some of the older ones, it's a pretty good size. Not that, you know, Movie Monster series is ever in scale with anything. But here, we're just going to set these up and take a look at them. So, there's the length of 91. There's their heights. Length of Zilla. And then Godzilla 2000. I'll just bring this one back into frame. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Godzilla 98 design and these figures. You know, go pick one up if you like the design and like what you see, and yeah, go support Y-MSF because they're a very small creator, and they really need the support. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.